Hi, we are the Consumers Energy Wildfire Mitigation Team. I'm Hunter Perry.
Nolan Kehn.
I'm Josh Crook.
I'm Jordan Lee.
I'm Jacob Romanowski.
And I'm Bailee Wetzel.
The problem that the utility industry has been facing is the increase in wildfires due to electrical infrastructure. As you can see, this graph on the left shows annual incidents of U.S. wildfires caused by power generation, transmission, or distribution. There's a growing increase from 92 to 2020. Our customer, a large power company in Lower Michigan, is concerned about power distribution-related wildfires and has tasked us with researching what contributes to these issues and formulating a strategy for them.
To kick off the project, we researched 5 major utility-related wildfires from other utilities around the country to determine what the causes were and how we can approach preventing. So all of them took place on grounded Y circuits, and 4 of the 5 were distribution circuits. This led to us focusing on the Consumers Energy distribution system, specifically low voltage distribution. All of the fires took place during red flag conditions. As we can see on the left here, Michigan actually has a section of the FEMA wildfire risk map that is considered moderate and high risk. And on the right is our customer service territory, with yellow and green being gas or electric service. And for reference, here is cross-section.
So we researched many solutions, specifically 13 different solutions that could be effective in fire prevention. And from there, we created a decision matrix that showed that these top 5 solutions would be the most effective and cost-effective in preventing fires for Consumers Energy. The first one we have is modified field operating procedures that are modifications to how field work is carried out in high-risk weather conditions to reduce the risk of fire ignition. Then we have enhanced safety settings, which is tightening settings on things already on the power lines to shut off the power lines within 1/10 of a second when an incident occurs. Then we have shortened line clearing times that are reducing the interval of cutting back vegetation in high growth areas in right-of-ways. And we have covered conductors that are replacing bare wire conductors with lines that have an insulating sheath. This strengthens power lines and removes arcing risk when contacting vegetation or debris. And finally, we have drones for inspection, which is using drones for more effective routine line inspections.
Now, the good news is that Consumers has already created plans for implementing all of our top-rated methods. So our research is therefore evidence that they should implement further effort into these fields.
Some future work we identified for Consumers would be to research and develop a tailored plan for modified field operating procedures and enhanced power line safety settings. Developing capital projects to implement the top 5 solutions that need funding. Research methods used to mitigate fire damage, and further research the best covered conductors to replace their current conductors in the higher risk areas.
And we, of course, would like to thank our advisors from the ECE department, specifically Trever Hassell, Tony Pinar, and Britta Benedict. We'd also like to thank our customer, specifically those from the Consumers Energy team, which would be Kurt LaFrance, Caleb Wright, and Emily Duke.